Welcome back everybody to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about why I sold my Chiappa Rhino 40 caliber. And the reason is not what most people are thinking. Most people are probably thinking, well, the Rhino is an ugly gun, they were sorry, you know, blah blah blah. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. And I think my other videos, I think people misunderstood what I was saying. I got a lot of negative comments about things that I might have said, or one guy posted what I lost all credibility. I said the gun didn't work, but I said it was a good gun. And I don't think people understood what I was talking about. What I was talking about, it is a good gun. This one here is my 357. I kept it, and I'm probably not going to sell this one. The Rhino is a good weapon. I mean, some people say it's ugly, but I don't know, why do you need to carry around a beautiful gun? I don't understand that. It's hard to explain. People never shot one or even gave it a chance. You know, if you shoot it, you might end up liking it. If you like 357. If you like 357, this is the carry gun to have. I'm going to compare it to a Ruger LCR. The LCR is a good gun, but people that's had them, I mean, come on now. You take it to the range, you only get 50 rounds, and your hand is stinging. I mean, you're tired. I can shoot 100 rounds, full, you know, full capacity 357. It might sting a little, I don't know, but usually, let's say these right here, I could shoot 100 rounds and my hand is not hurting. The recoil is not bad on this gun. I don't know, I can't explain it. People still can't get over how it looks. I don't know, but it's not a, to me, maybe it's grown on me. Maybe I look at it differently. I don't know, but it's a good gun. The recoil is what they said it is. It's mild. It doesn't jump. It's still loud. And you can't get around that on 357. It's still going to be loud. But as far as being good, you know, for range, and it's great. I love the way the grip feels for, you know, revolver. And I'm going to tell you, once you've shot this thing and carried it, it's hard to even go back to a J-frame. Or, you know, or any other smaller gun, because, I mean, I can carry a 38, but what's the point? I mean, you know, a small 5-shot 38, this one's 6 rounds. It's a little wider, but it's not that bad. The barrel is short. I carried appendix. It doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I did have to send it back, and I got a lot of flack over that. I can't believe how many people say, you know, things about that just because I had to send it back. I've sent plenty of guns back. I've sent back Smith. I've sent back Rugers. I've sent back my SIG. And I don't know. Most people that made comments, those are the ones I kind of figured maybe some of them only got one gun and they got lucky and never had an issue out of it. But if you've had multiple guns, I've traded guns, bought guns, sold, you're going to have something wrong with any brand that you get. I don't care. Nowadays, nothing's quality like it used to be. I guarantee you can't hardly find a quality pistol that was made in 1990 that's still the same today. Not even Colt. Anyone that's looked at an old Colt Python, if they brought the Python back, I guarantee the quality wouldn't be the same as one that they made years ago, because a lot of these companies are cutting corners, making them fast, you know, just getting product out, and they're not worrying about it. It's going to happen. And a lot of people don't realize that. You know, just because I had to send it back, I was just letting people know what happened to me. I didn't disregard the gun because it was bad. Now it was kind of funny that I did have to send this one in, and I did have to send my 40 in too. But they fixed it now, and I made a comment about the I had to pay shipping to them, and they paid shipping back. Well, you know, I guess today's economy, some companies just can't afford to do both. Well, let me tell you about what happened with me with SIG. My SIG P938. I've had it for years, carried it for years. I had the hammer bump pin come out of it. If you have one, you know what I'm talking about. On the bottom of the slide, it has a little bump that I guess helps the hammer lay flat once the slide comes back. Well, anyway, that pin fell out. SIG charged me $55 for a round trip. They fixed it free under warranty, but I had to pay round trip for sending it and getting it back. You know, they sent me a label because I paid for it, but some companies just won't pay, and that's the way it is. I mean, there's nothing you could do about that. Chiappa, I had to pay to send it in, but they paid to send it back. Ruger pays both ways. You know, they send you a label and you're good to go. I'm not too sure about Smith. I can't remember. I did have to send the Smith in, but I can't remember what they did. I'm not sure. Kimber, I had Kimber send me some parts for free, you know, when I sent it in. So it depends on the gun company. And a lot of people, you know, it was a shame how many people commented on you know, Chiappa and their service. Now, they did fix the gun. Maybe their, you know, quality wasn't as good when you know, this gun was made, but all in all, it's still a good gun. The 40 was excellent. I didn't have, you know, after I got both of these fixed, this one now has, I would say, maybe 550 to 580 rounds through it so far, and I haven't had a problem since that once I got it back from Chiappa. I got a lot of flack about the in one of my videos I had put rounds in it to demonstrate that it couldn't pull back. You know, come on, people. I mean, if I had shot this gun off, you know, there's no way. Yeah, I mean, I would be silly to put it on YouTube, you know, after I shot it. And plus, even if it did go off, I've never seen anybody get hurt at home watching somebody shoot a gun inside their store shed or something like that, okay? I mean, it was pathetic how people starting arguments over stuff like that. It's my gun. If I want to shoot a hole in my wall, that's on me. I mean, I was stupid for posting the video. I don't know, but I wouldn't post it. Y'all would never know it. So I mean, I was trying to demonstrate a problem I was having with the gun, and no one seemed to really pay attention to what the video was about. They were worried about safety on TV. Well, I mean, to each his own. I know you're supposed to be safe, but you know, I guess I've been lucky. I hadn't had any problem, you know, discharging my weapon on accident. So, and it'd be on me. So I'm not asking you to fix my wall if something happened. Well, anyway, but the reason for this video, I sold my 40, and the 40 was good. The only reason why I sold it because I wanted to fund another project. And that's the only reason I sold the gun. Other than that, I still carry the 357s. I usually carry them with the Hornady. Sometimes I'm thinking about switching to the 38s. You know, these, you know, if you had to shoot inside the car, this probably would hurt ear-wise. Then again, some people say you wouldn't even notice. I don't know. But anyway, what I sold the Chiappa for, and to help fund another project because it was kind of expensive, I ended up buying a Smith & Wesson model 625 Performance Series. And it's the, of course, it's 45 ACP. A good gun. I'll do a review on it later. Yes, I bought it brand new. I changed the grips, and I only changed the grips because I don't know, if people that, you know, if anybody shoots reloads, they know when you shoot the gun, your hands get all dirty. And my first time out with this gun, I had noticed the grip was already starting to get dirty, so I took them off and bought these Hogue grips. These feel pretty good. My little short fingers fit around it all right. And it's a good gun. And, you know, people talk about the the customer service and the quality of this. Well, I've had two Smith in the time, throughout my time here. Two Smith revolvers, for one, that I can think of now. One was the Smith & Wesson Model 617, 22 long rifle. The barrel was, it didn't matter how far over I did the sights, I could not hit the paper center mass. It was always shooting to the left. I would have to actually point over to the left, over to the right to get it to hit center. Yeah, did I say that right? Either rate, I don't know. I think the barrel was crooked on it. I had a model 686 plus. It had a canted barrel just slightly, but it still hit point of aim, but the barrel was not straight on that Smith. So just because this is a foreign gun, it's something different. People talk about, and then the quality of it. This gun is probably good as a Smith. I'm pretty sure as much money I paid for this, if someone really was into revolvers, they can probably tell something about this gun here that's not quite correct. It seems to have a pretty good straight barrel on it, stuff like that. I also noticed when I picked this up from my FFL, it did have where it's got a little nick where they inserted the pin for the front sight. This is coming from the factory like this. Yeah, I could have sent it away, but it's not like this is you can find this gun all the time, because they only make it in certain seasons or something. I don't know, but it's always hit and miss. But I just wanted to let everybody know that the Rhino is a good weapon. And like I said, if you can get over, your pretty gun status, and stuff like that, and go ahead and try one, you might like it. It's something different. A lot of people like different. And yes, I do like that, you can do moon clips. I'm not going to close it. I don't want to hear all that negative feedback about me closing it with the rounds in it. But excellent gun. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't think the price what you pay for this should be that high. I would if you can get this for 5 to 6, this would be good. Now, I bought this gun used, and I did get it in the 600s. But most of them are now, I see them, they're 7, and they probably need to come down a little bit, so people can, try it out more. But what I do like, this doesn't bother me. That I like it, actually. What I do like, there's got a pretty long ejector rod on it. Those rounds come out of there pretty good. The barrel is kind of thick. It's not real skinny, and so they put a little time in it. It may not be perfect, and the trigger pull is real smooth, no stacking, it doesn't get stuck at a certain spot. It's just absolutely smooth. It's not bad for a double action revolver, and it makes you want to shoot that way instead of shooting single action all the time. But other than that, great gun. I couldn't necessarily say I would buy another one, since I had the 40 and I got rid of it. Maybe the 9 wouldn't be so bad. If you can ever find one, that would be a pretty good one. 6 shot 9 with with the moon clips. That'd be awesome. I guess that's it. That's all the things I wanted to say about the Chiappa. If you ever get a chance to shoot one, try it and see what you think, and you just might like it. All right.